there, guys and gals. This is Barbie Figueroa with brandingwithbarbie.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching my video. Today's video is kind of like a heart-to-heart, which I like to do from time to time on my channel, just to share some of the things that have been going on as I'm building my business online. And I started to think, actually, I've been watching a lot of Alex Hormozi videos. You know who Alex Hormozi is? I call him the caveman, because he kind of looks like a caveman, but he's like really built, and he's really a smart guy, obviously. And I've been watching a lot of his shorts lately. They've been running up on my YouTube feed, and there's one that really kind of like hit me yesterday when I was watching. I even left a comment on it because it is something that I've struggled with for so long, and I struggled with it. I found myself struggling with it again this year, but in a little bit of a different way. So what I'm talking about is the one intangible quality that any successful entrepreneur must have, must develop, must work on, and absolutely must protect. And that is your focus. Your focus. Now, there's just something you may not know about me, and that is I'm really highly creative, which means that my brain's a little bit all over the place. And so I have a million ideas. So I am one of those people that is very easy for me to get distracted. And on top of that for the longest time, I'm a recovering people pleaser. And when you're a people pleaser, what happens is you want to make everyone happy. You want everyone to like you. You want to be accepted, and you don't want to ruffle feathers, and you don't want to say no to people. And that is something that I don't know if I'm the only one that struggles with that, but it's really even hard for me to say this because it's hard to say this. But yeah, I mean, it's something that I've struggled with for a really, really long time. And sometimes when it's hard to say no, if you are a little bit all over the place, highly creative, you struggle with focus, and on top of that, you're a people pleaser, it is so easy to get off track, because there will be people that will come into your radar, and then they'll say to you like, hey, it happens a lot in network marketing. Hey, do you mind if I show you something that won't interfere with anything that you're doing, and you can make a lot of money? And trust me, if you say yes, it's going to more than likely just take you off track. And so when I was working towards becoming a top affiliate inside of the company that I'm aligned with, and I'm still one of the top affiliates for, because I have an incredible retention rate, which I want to share more on those things with you guys, because I realize I have this incredible story inside of affiliate marketing, and I don't talk about it very much. And so if your attention is easily distracted, you're kind of feel like a pinball machine, like bing, 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 bing. Like it's easy for you to lose focus. And when I was working actively to build the affiliate program that I'm with, one of the reasons that I was so successful in reaching to the top of my compensation plan and reaching the top of the company is because I had focus. I literally had one linear focus because I was highly motivated to make it work. What my family had just been through a hurricane that left us without internet for about 21 days. And then a few months after that, I was like, I can't keep spinning on this hamster wheel of trading time for money and this month-to-month client grind. And I need to start creating this recurring income that's going to continue to come in even when I'm not online. So if there's a natural disaster, someone passes away, somebody is sick, my husband and I are now in our 50s. So that means that our moms, because that's all we have left, our moms are getting older. So we got to be there for them. It's like we're being pulled in a million different directions, and I'm telling you, man, the only way to thrive during those situations is to have recurring income. And I forgot about that for a minute. I forgot. Oh, why am I here? Oh, I'm here to create recurring income so that I can build a business that also allows me to have a life, so I can be present for my family when they need me. And so in order to do that, though, my friends, you have got to protect your focus, right? Major. So in that time frame where I was building my business, oh my gosh, I had people messaging me like, hey, have you seen this opportunity? Hey, you can make a lot of money doing this, or hey, you can do this or that and the other. And nope. And that's where you got to be strong. For a people pleaser, or if you're all over the place, or you're lured in by the hope or the promise of making a lot of money, that I'm going to encourage you to like stop in your tracks and say no. No, 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 especially if you're in the middle of building something, because there are going to be people that will come across your path to absolutely distract and derail you. And so I was watching a video from Alex Hormozy that was so powerful yesterday, because I'm a visual person. And so he had it was like seven blue cups. And he says 7 income streams is BS. And I'm like, okay, I'm so interested to see what he says, And he goes into talking about that a lot of us want to come online to build multiple streams of income. But what we're doing is we are trying to build 7 income streams at the same time. In other words, like we have a main income stream that we make as our main income stream. So it's like you're trying to build this opportunity and that opportunity and this opportunity and that opportunity all at the same time. And it's like, that's not multiple streams of income. That's like multiple streams of distraction. And it obviously, I'm going to agree with him because he's super successful. So I'm like, yeah, he's totally right. And so how do you finally achieve that goal that's going to create this recurring income that's going to keep coming in even when you're not online? And that is, 1, focusing on the one thing, especially if you are easily distractible, you're a little bit scatterbrained, and on top of that, you're kind of a sort of borderline people pleaser, and you find it hard to say no. That's when you have to kind of like be assertive and say, no, I'm working on this. I'm on this track, and this is all I'm going to do. And I'm not going to look anywhere else, because the minute you do this, isn't there like a famous swimming meme where the guy looks like this? And then the other guy wins because he was too busy looking at the other person or being distracted. So that's my mom texting me. So anyway, so I wanted to share that with you, because after going through this season of distraction and of what am I going to do and what do I focus on, I realized that, wait a minute, I came online to build a recurring income so that I could be there for my family. And when I look back, I realized that, well, what are the things that I did and what are the things that I was doing in order to be successful? Well, number 1 is obviously having a one linear focus. Number 2 is aligning with a recurring income opportunity or creating one of your own, like a monthly coaching program or something like that. But that's kind of like more advanced, but like aligning with something that is in line with your strengths, your gifts, your talents, and your personality. And honestly, the way God built you, right? And the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. Like, for example, one of the reasons I wanted to stay away from like MLM types of businesses is because it would require me to travel away from home and I wouldn't be able to be here, and the constant pressure of advancing rank and things like that. So I didn't want to do it that way, but I still wanted to create recurring income. So I had to figure out something that aligned with how I wanted to live and what my strengths, gifts, and talents were. And then something did come across my path that wasn't totally MLM, but it was a 2-tier. So I was able to create recurring income on 2 levels. And it aligned with the things that I love, which is branding and marketing and, creating systems. So you have to make sure that whatever you're doing, it aligns with who you are as a person and what your ultimate goals are, because if not, you are going to easily lose your focus, because there's 1,000,001 ways to make recurring income. There's 1,000,001 ways to make money. And if you want to have extreme results, you have to focus on the one thing only. Think of it as a magnifying glass. A magnifying glass can harness the power of the sun to light up a piece of paper, only because that magnifying glass is focused on the object, allowing the sun to pierce through the magnifying glass and let it burn. It's the only way to do it. If you are looking here and there and everywhere and allowing people to distract you, then you're going to be starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping every few months. So even though my goal and my purpose has been the same, some of the things in my business kind of like grew a little bit and changed, where I am taking more ownership of the things that I'm doing, and I'm going back to teaching people how to create the systems, how to implement the strategies that will help you focus on that one thing. Because another thing that you need is a system. If you are distracted and kind of like all over the place, and you're trying to build something for the long term that yields that recurring income, there is a system to do it. Otherwise, like Alex said, you will have 7 cups halfway full and none of them have helped you achieve the goal. So there's several moving parts to this whole process of building something that creates recurring income, but also having the systems that do most of the telling, the selling, and the work for you, so that you are only focused on one thing at a time. And so for that reason, I went back to the drawing board and I decided to open the doors again for my Rise Branding Academy. And inside of my Rise Branding Academy, I'm going to teach you the exact formula that I implemented to sponsor 700 people online into a 2-tier affiliate program without chasing, without convincing, without picking up the phone, without having to harass friends and family or any of that icky salesy stuff. And I've got 5 days of value-packed training that is going to help you stay focused and build the systems that you need to have in place in order to achieve that goal of creating long-term recurring income. Because I am going to tell you, if it wasn't for the recurring income that I built based on the hard work that I already did, I wouldn't have the luxury of being able to create or re-strategize or build other systems or any of that stuff. And that's why I want to really focus on helping you build the systems that are going to help you do that, whether it's a personal branded website, whether it's a simple little funnel, whether it's getting your email marketing started right, especially if you're new. If you are trying to build something and you're serious about seeing it through, then I highly encourage you to go through my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling challenge, because I've included everything there that basically has helped me finally break through so that I could become a top 10 affiliate inside of my company and earn recurring income that has been a game changer. And so I think everyone needs to focus on having some sort of recurring income. And so if you are looking to do that in your own business, or you're looking to build your own, whether it's an affiliate marketing or network marketing business, I highly, highly encourage you to go through my How to Sell Without Selling challenge. And you can find that over at risebrandingacademy.com. And even if you are new or you are just trying to level up, we'll share the strategy and the systems that you need in order to stay focused so that you can focus on that one thing, hit your goals, and create multiple streams of income without feeling like you're all over the place. So if you want to go ahead and check it out, it's over at risebrandingacademy.com. It's my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling challenge. I highly encourage you to check it out. And I also have a Telegram support group when you join. So if you want to work a little closer with me, then you'll also get access to my Telegram support group as you're going through the 5-day challenge. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get a lot of helpful information. And my goal is to help you get on the right track to creating that recurring income so that you can build a business that you love that also allows you to have a life, but also do it in a way that honors who you are, how you're built, and what your ultimate goals are, and what kind of life you want to live. So those are the things that I discovered, and those are the things I'm going to continue focusing on. And so if you are committed to focusing on finally doing the thing and making it happen, if a easily distracted, majorly suffered with focus and attention, and formerly a people pleaser like me can do it, okay? After struggling for so many years, if I can break through, by the grace of God, you can break through too. And my How to Sell Without Selling challenge, I think will be a great first step for you to get started. So if you are still not generating the amount of leads that you want to generate, if you are not making the amount of sales you want to make, if you still don't have the proper systems in place that continue to sort, prospect, sell, and close for you while you're offline so that you can build that recurring income, then go take my How to Sell Without Selling challenge over at risebrandingacademy.com. So anyway, I know Alex Hermosi will never see this video, but I just want to thank him because that video, I'm going to link it down below. I'm going to go back through my history of the shorts that I watched, but I thought it was just so brilliant the way he did it because it was very visual. And it's like, yeah, you can't chase two rabbits. You can't have two main things. You can have one main thing and some complementary things, but you have to focus on the one thing, And that's one of the hardest things to do because let me tell you, honey, there's 1,000,001 distractions that are going to try to do everything to keep you from reaching your goals and fulfilling your destiny. So if you want to learn how I finally broke through, go take my 5-day How to Sell Without Selling challenge. All right. So that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of rambling type of video, but hopefully you mined some gold out of it. If you did, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time that I upload a video to my YouTube channel. And if you have any comments on that, if you struggle with focus, if you are kind of like spinning your wheels, and if you still don't have your system set up, let me know in the comments like where you are, and I would love to create more videos that are going to help you in this area. So that is it for me today. This has been Barbie Figueroa with brandingwithbarbie.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another video. Bye.